Hey there, ladies and gents, what up? It's your favorite Asian robot, and hopefully I'll be your favorite Diablo 4 content creator. Now, I am here in my Oni mask to read for you the patch notes for patch 1.13. Now, this patch, okay, has some interesting changes, especially to crowd control effects. Now, I've been taking a little bit of a break from Diablo, mostly to play Wayfinder, which you guys might have seen. But I'm not abandoning you guys, don't you worry. I'll still be here to do all the content and all that other stuff, but I am going to take a breather from Diablo. Mostly now that my Necromancer has hit 100, I'm taking a breather before pushing everything else up. That said, here's what is coming in patch 1.13. Actually, I say it's coming, but it's already here. So here we go. Let's not waste your time. First and foremost, they are making a gameplay update toward crowd control sources. They have made various changes to monster abilities and elite affixes that apply crowd control effects, including cold enchanted elites, where basically in the past when they used to attack in quick succession, it would literally result in you guys getting frozen constantly, even though they said this wouldn't happen in previous patches. Now they've completely fixed it. Hopefully, this time it sticks. And that is point number one. Like Chilling Wind will spawn overlapping walls less often. Stun ability from the Cannibal Gorger can be more easily avoided. The increased cooldown on the Cold Goatman Ice Pillars. They've reduced the amount of chill applied from the Cold Spider attack. Reduced stun duration from the Nagari Snake Eyes. And other changes that reduce how often the player can be targeted by crowd control. Basically, these changes are aimed at the player having less time being crowd controlled and receiving more recovery time after being crowd controlled, especially at higher world tiers. I'm actually looking forward to this because it'll make the Unstoppables more valuable, and of course we'll be able to use them to get out of trouble better without being completely gimped afterwards. So I'm hoping that this change will be good overall, but I'll test it out, when I get the chance. Maybe next week I'll vibe with the Sorcerer for a bit, yeah? Alright. In general, the Death Explosion from Fire Enchanted monsters releases one less wave and deals 20% less damage. The damage from the Corpse Fiend's charge attack has been reduced by 14%, but I see that they haven't, addressed the whole, what's it called? The crossbow issue. The bone corpse bow. Yeah, those things snipe you and one-shot you at the higher difficulty tiers, so kind of not the best thing. I would really like it if those things could be, adjusted a little bit. Give us some warning time, or, show us where they're going to shoot from, because they can't be shooting us from off screen and killing us instantly. Like, that's not really a fun mechanic, alright? I'm going to say that straight. Affixes on items will now sort consistently. They're adjusting how affixes are displayed on item tooltips in Season of Blood. This change will lay the foundation of our ongoing work of making random affixes easier to compare. The seasonal and class filters in the Codex Power menu now remember the setting previously selected by the player, and navigating the glyph upgrade menu on the controller will now feel more natural. Achievements, trophies, and challenges with shared unlock criteria across platforms now transfer via cross-platform progression. Great. There are some bug fixes as well, this particular patch, if you guys are interested in that. So, in terms of the bug fixes, it's mostly fixes to do with the Malignant Hearts. Alright, you can read through it yourself if you want to. None of them are super major, but Echo of Varshan now has a guaranteed legendary drop chance after level 35, yeah. And there is also another one later on that I think was very important. Here. When the following skills and powers were applied by a player on a monster, other players were unexpectedly able to benefit from that effect. This issue has been fixed. The skills were Decryptify, Shadow Blight, Twisting Blades, Shatter. The Paragon nodes and glyphs affected are Hemorrhage, Exploit Weakness, Revenge, Dominate, Fang and Claw, Dead Razor, Amplify. Basically, like, for example, the Amplify Blessing, if I'm not wrong, when you curse a target, both you and your minions will deal increased damage to the target. Alright? It was supposed to only benefit the player, you and your minions, but it was benefiting other players as well. So now this has been resolved. Hopefully it should see damage normalize a bit more in parties. Yeah? So that should be fine. They fixed an issue where a druid player's inventory could fill up with spirit blessings, blocking progression for quests that had items associated with them. Okay. That is pretty wild, I gotta say. Fixed an issue where players could lose aberrant cinders upon entering a cell. I thought this was fixed a long time ago. I guess the issue must have come back. But yes, apparently that is a thing, so they've now fixed that. Fixed an issue where treasure goblins did not drop a guaranteed legendary item when defeated between levels 15 and 40. Okay, so previously the treasure goblin thing, it was supposed to start dropping legendary items after level 15. But this did not happen, so now that should be completely fixed. Okay, fixed an issue where multiple bosses were not guaranteed to drop legendary items at level 35 and beyond. Okay, at least that's fixed now as well. Anything else? No, nothing else important that I really need. Okay. Yep. The other miscellaneous fixes are just an issue where NPCs could be riding an invisible horse. This one I've seen for many times, but I mean, it's not a major thing. Classes that can't equip daggers could equip skeleton key, but now that no longer happens. In that case, why would you have that as a quest reward for a class that cannot equip a dagger? Give us some other reward then. I mean, it's minor and nobody really cares, but I mean, you know. Okay, I don't think, various performance instability things, well, that one we'll have to test and see, but I'll test it next week. Alright, that about covers it for pretty much everything. I hope you guys take a look at it yourself if you really want to see and read every single bug fix, but for the time being, this is what has changed. The most major changes, like I mentioned, are the changes to the crowd control. That is the biggest thing, so that one's really good. And I hope that it will make things a lot easier. As they move forward, definitely I want the experience to be more skill-based, and certainly not everything with crowd control can completely ruin your day. Like, that is not the way to play this type of game. Alright? So I hope for more fixes, I hope for more performance changes that'll make this game better in general, but we'll see how that goes. For now, though, thank you very much for listening to me. I hope you enjoy the mask as well. I've been trying to do more videos in this mask, but if they're short, I don't mind, you know? If they're too long, I'm gonna have to just give you my normal face, you know? Not as interesting, but oh well. Alright guys, I'll catch you on Sanctuary when I have the time. Expect a lot of Wayfinder content though, so if you're interested in that game, please tune in because I have a lot of good stuff coming. Alright? Thank you so much for watching this video, and now to thank all the supporters that make videos like this possible. Let me go straight to my top supporter list. Let's see. August Big Wig supporters. Top tipper Big Chungus. Top tipper list Jason Leaving, MjRiffle. Top super chatter Big Chungus and Ender are tied. Top super chatter list Marcus Carrillo, Juan San, Mike Cawthorn, Daryl Neo, Tim Edmondson, MjRiffle, I'm not that guy. Top channel membership gifter Big Chungus. Highest channel membership gifters, Mike Cawthorn, Newbie, Books Lugas. Thank you guys so much, and thank you to all of our channel members as well. I am now going to read the list of all of our top channel members. Alright, let's go. Starting right at the tippy top, we have Big Chungus at the only fan level. Thank you so much for that support. Thank you to Death Dawning 982 at Plus Ultra, one of our longest standing channel members, and also one of our biggest supporters. Jerry Fast, OG, Rogue Assassin, Zach MG, all long-term channel members. Thank you so much for your kind support. And guess what, guys? Your 2-year badge has been submitted already, so that'll be coming in soon. Yeah, look forward to it. In terms of our honored robots, we have Juan San, Corey Ryu, Marcel, Kaishiwa, Bob John, Maxim Lotz, Devin Lashin, Mookie Mocha, Rena, Chase Taylor, Nathan Strong, Nightshade, Lady Neo, Joey Danze, Shade D12, Syed Assad, Coda CMF, Kami SMH, Conrad C, Nate the Great, and Benjamin Savage. Thank you guys so much for supporting my content. Thank you for keeping us alive. I know that things have not been so easy for this channel, but I thank you regardless. Alright, I will keep going with my content, so I hope you guys will keep enjoying it. See you on the next one, alright? And catch you soon in Sanctuary.